Why? Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and today I am discussing how to shop on Black Friday. That is this week's Tales from Retail. How to shop at Black Friday. Well, during Black Friday, rather. Which is really weird because now it's not even Black Friday anymore. It's Black Thanksgiving. Because all of these deals either start like on Thanksgiving or in some cases GameStop's doing it, Sunday beforehand? I mean, the day of Black Friday is completely arbitrary nowadays. It just sounds cool, I guess. I don't know. So this year's Black Friday, how to shop there. And I'm going to kind of give some stories about when I worked there, why I'm giving the certain advice that I am, and stuff like that. Today I'm drinking Moon Juice, which just blew the hell up on me for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like you can predict that sort of thing, but I keep having problems with this specific beer. It just keeps exploding on me, whether I take a drink from it and it just pours out the can, or I open it and it explodes. It's a real pain in the ass. Let's dive in. The first tip I gotta give for shopping during Black Friday is don't go into the stores if you don't have to. I mean, if you want to go into the stores, I'm gonna give you tips for in stores, but it's all online. Like 90% of the stuff, except for like some of the doorbuster TVs, are online. So if you're just buying DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, anything that isn't some massive item that a bunch of people are going to rush out to buy, it's probably going to be online. Even TVs, even a lot of these TVs are going to be on sale online. What I recommend you do is some of these, you got to find out when they start. Some of these will start earlier than you think. Best Buy, I believe, a couple of years ago, started the online before everywhere else. They just randomly started their Black Friday sales. So follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to tweet out when they go live. If somebody else finds out before I do, I'll retweet it. Basically, I'm going to make sure that you know exactly when you can start getting stuff before everybody else. It doesn't go out of stock. And that's something you don't really have to worry about usually with buying online, is stuff going out of stock. I don't really remember many video games or Blu-rays going, they're selling out. It just doesn't happen. They have so many copies of these games. Even before Black Friday, they're gonna have enough for Black Friday for sure. They're gonna get a bunch shipped in. So just shop online. That's like my number one tip. You don't have to get out of bed. You can do it on your phone. You can be wearing pajamas, you can be wearing nothing, you can do whatever you want. Crack open a cold one, chill at home, order all your crap online, but if you really need a specific TV or you really need one of those doorbusters, you're gonna want to go early because people still line up. Even though most of this stuff is online, people still go and line up before they open. Now you're going to want to find out when their store hours are, and if you need to hit multiple stores, figure out which one opens first. Go to that store, I'm going to say about 2 hours early, because you don't want to waste that much time, really. I mean, what are you buying that is so important that is worth more than 2 hours of your free time? And also, I recommend bringing backup battery for your phone if you've got a small backup battery, because you're going to be using your phone a lot in line. You're going to be watching YouTube. You're going to be doing a lot of different things that are going to be draining that battery. And if you want to stay out, stay shopping, and all that stuff, you are going to want that phone working. Plus, it's the end of the day. It's going to be on Thanksgiving evening. It's going to be hectic, and you're not going to have time to think about charging your phone, figuring out where to charge your phone, and it's just important. So I've seen plenty of times people having their phones die. Have a charge battery nearby, or at least make sure your phone is fully charged before you head out. Also, you're going to want earbuds because, again, you're going to be in line for 2 hours. What are you going to do? Watch a podcast. I don't know. Might as well self-promote. Watch something that is 2 hours long, because you're going to feel the time if you're just sitting there listening to music and staring at the other people waiting in line for 2 hours. I mean, what are you going to talk about? Oh, what TV you buying? That's cool. Shit, it's been a minute. So definitely pack up some earbuds that will allow you to watch Netflix or anything like that. Also, here's another pro tip. If you don't have unlimited data, download some Netflix movies to your phone, because you can do that if you didn't know. Download some Netflix movies to your phone, and then when you head out, you can watch those Netflix movies without using data, and it also uses less battery because you're not having to connect to the 4G and receive that signal. Your phone isn't working overtime to do that. So there you go, download Netflix stuff. Or if you've got YouTube Premium, you can download YouTube videos. So you can download said podcast, like I said. There you go do that. Also, pro tip, if you are waiting in line and you see there's a ton of people in front of you, and you know for a fact that your item is going to be very limited, go home. It's not worth it. Most of the time, they're going to be out of whatever the hell you want, because all those people in front are after some super limited item. There's no way that those are people there just for Blu-rays or DVDs. I've seen this happen where we're waiting in line, we've been there for hours, they walk out with like, okay, this is how many of this TV we have, this is how many of this we have, here are tickets to the people that want whatever that item is. And people in the back of the line are just screwed. They've been waiting there for an hour or two, and they get nothing. They waited for nothing. They completely wasted their time. So make sure that there's not a whole ton of people in front of you, or just go home. Find another TV. There are plenty of TVs on Black Friday that are on sale. And I guarantee that if you're going after some super cheap one, you're going to be able to find another super cheap one. Amazon has 4K TVs on sale all day, and you don't have to wait in line. That is the thing about Black Friday that I think is going to die out. And I think GameStop is kind of getting that idea, because they're not doing just a one-day thing. They're doing like a week-long deals thing. Of course, they're probably going to have some exclusive stuff on Black Friday, but overall, a lot of these places are doing online deals, or they're making sure that most of their deals are also online, because that's where people are shopping. People don't want to deal with the hassle of Black Friday. And because of that, I've noticed that Black Friday is kind of less of a hassle. At least when I've gone out, I don't live in a super major city, but I live in a place that used to have a lot of people going out, ripping apart all the different display cases. I remember when I would bring out these things, like these pallets, people would just kind of like crowd around them, and I'm trying to guide them where to go, but they're all just like demonic chickens with their heads cut off because they're just clueless, but they're ripping everything apart. And they're getting aggravated, and there's just so many people. But nowadays, it seems like nothing. Like, it seems like it's not that big of a deal anymore. You go out, and my local Walmart was not really that crowded. My Best Buy had an orderly line go through it, and it was super easy to shop. It just felt like a really busy day. It wasn't that bad. Target wasn't that bad. Whereas before, when I went to Target, again, it was a madhouse. People were lined up down the street. The entire parking lot was packed. And the line for the registers went all the way down to the back of the store. So I'm not seeing these kind of things anymore because everybody's shopping online. It's so crazy. You go in and you're like, does nobody care anymore? And it's just because there's no reason. And that's why I haven't even made a video in so long about Black Friday, is because I go out and it's not the chaos like we used to see. When I used to work in retail, or when I was just attending Black Friday myself, it used to be chaos. And that was entertaining. People go out for the chaos. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are still going out for the chaos, and they're kind of like, that's it? You know, that's not that big of a deal. That wasn't worth leaving the house for. I guess I'll go back home and order everything online like I was originally going to. And that's the thing, is there's a lot of, competitive prices. That's another thing you need to do. You need to compare prices before you start buying stuff. Because especially with video games, you look at them and there's definitely a price difference across the board. Some places are a couple dollars different, some of them are $5, some of them are $10. The prices are all over the place. So make sure you're buying the best deal at the right store, because There's going to be the same item on sale at all the different stores, but it's going to be priced slightly differently. And with online ordering, you can easily shop at all the stores at once. So you don't have to store hop. And if you are still planning on store hopping, make sure you get to the stores that are opening the earliest, first. Obviously, do that. But I feel like common sense is kind of gone these days, so I like to just kind of go in detail. Go to the stores that open first. Makes sense. So I think that's just really the main thing of the video is, if you're worried about a crowd, it's really not too bad anymore depending on where you live. If you're living in a major city and you don't want to deal with the crowd, just shop online. Black Friday, I feel like, as a spectacle event, is pretty much over. I don't see people punching each other anymore. They are over Popeye's chicken, but not Black Friday anymore. I don't see people, yanking TVs out of other people's hands. It doesn't seem to be as big of an issue. I remember back when it used to be like a mosh pit. It was the only time I could be in a mosh pit outside of a metal concert. I mean, people were just ripping apart these cardboard displays, trying to get whatever the game was that they wanted. And they're just pushing and shoving. And like, by the time they're done, there's just scraps everywhere. The display has been leveled. It's ridiculous. It's like a demolition happened. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, how did this huge thing all of a sudden just become a pile of cardboard with scattered games that people don't care about? It's not like that anymore. At least in my neck of the woods. It's kind of boring. I don't know. It's not exciting anymore. And I don't recommend you go out and shop, because if we keep driving the business online, hopefully that just makes the stores stay closed and just offer these deals earlier online instead of opening their stores earlier and ruining these employees' Thanksgiving, because that's what it does. I mean, I had to go in to work on Thanksgiving on Black Friday. Well, Black Thursday, I guess. And it's just like, it's a bummer, It's like I have to eat my Thanksgiving dinner at lunch and then I go into work. I want to hang out with family. I want to hang out with friends. I just want to relax. I don't want to have to worry about some asshole that wants their DVD player for $10 off, I don't want to deal with these crazy people that are usually already a pain in the ass, and it's for some reason turned up by like 20 just because it's Black Friday. It's like this expectation that it's okay to be an asshole that day. It's never okay, obviously, but especially on Black Friday, it's just the people are the worst. And I hope that the more people that just shop online, the more dead the stores get, the more likely these companies are going to go, oh, we can still have our sale and we can still have an in-store sale, but just have the online store or online sale first. Have the online sale on Thanksgiving if you really want it to be on Thanksgiving, and have Black Friday back on Black Friday. But don't have it at midnight. Don't have it at 12 a.m. on Friday. You're basically still yanking people away from Thanksgiving. Have it normal store hours on Black Friday and have all the deals online. It's that simple. I don't understand why you need to do it any other way. The company is still making money. I get that specific store is not getting that profit, but you know what? Black Friday can still exist if Thanksgiving is just Thanksgiving Thursday. So there you go. Pro tip for shopping on Black Friday: don't go out shopping for Black Friday. Stay home, hang out with people, relax, pull out your phone, and just shop there. Super simple. Hopefully that helped. A lot of people wanted me to make this video. I know it's not really a Tales from... It kind of is. Whatever. It's close enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like if you guys liked the video. Comment down below what you're going to get on Black Friday. And, as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys. So this isn't my last moon juice. This is my second to last. I think from now on, I can't drink these in videos because it's just going to explode. I'm gonna have to open this like over a sink. I'll have to bring the camera with me to open this over a sink. It's a really good beer. It's a shame that it is all over my jeans, all over my freaking chair. It's all over my socks. I got some on my freaking mat here. It's just a mess. But tune in tonight for a live stream. We'll be playing some more Pokemon. I'm having a blast. I know it's a very divisive game. Thank you all for watching that video. It's doing incredibly well, which is really nice to see. I'm actually getting a video about video games that people want to watch, so that's cool. There you go. Hey.